Hey, welcome to Five on Love. I'm your host, Noah James. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Five on Love is very, very simple. It's about what's five things you love about yourself. And where did you find self love? Did you find it in the house? Did you find it outside the house, friends, movies, and what do your self love looks like? Some people like. I used to think that was a weird question, but it's like, what do your self love look like, man? And my self love looks like Darth Vader holding a rose quartz stone with a lightsaber made of sage. Like that's what my self love looks like. So, Five on Love, that's what it's about. Just being vocal about what you love about yourself, casting them beautiful protection spells for yourself. Because the more you say it out loud, the more it becomes your default. The more you say it out loud, the more you attract what you want. It's beautiful. But yeah, Five on Love. I got the Queen Maya. Which y'all hearing in the background. Been know Maya since before she was rapping. Seeing her hustling, modeling, grinding, then seeing her start rapping and develop and just, it was a natural to her from performing to recording. It was just natural to see. And she's very loving, giving, helpful. She's in plenty of communities helping in which way, give more than take type of personality. So I said, oh, that's perfect for the first episode of Five on Love, and definitely much needed in my life right now. Love been helping me climb mountains, move mountains, see past mountains, so we gonna get my in here in a bit. But yeah, what's five things y'all love about yourself, man? Put it in the comments. What's five things you love about yourself? It's a lot of love. I love a lot about myself, man. I love my wits. I love my smile. I love my compassion. Sometimes, I love my dark side. Hey, that's not, I'm in tune. I'm in tune with the shadows. I'm in tune with the shadows. Don't be scared of your shadow. Be very in tune with it. Hey, Maya's in the building. What's up? Vibing out. We about to start it up in a bit. Let me get her in here.
Yo,
What's up?
yo. Let me get my filter
How you doing?
on.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get my filter on. You feel
Get it
me?
on.
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm blessed, shoot. I'm blessed. What the homie Bernie said, he said, if I be any good, you might have to call the ambulance.
Okay. Can you hear me okay? Is
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Let me plug you into my thing and then I'll be good. That way I can hear you a little louder.
Word.
Talk again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, we in there.
So Five on Love, but say, how you doing? How you feeling?
I'm doing great given the world pandemic.
Hey, hey. That's
I'm
what
doing great.
that's what we got to do.
Yeah, everything's copacetic. It always is.
Nah, that's love right there. That's that water movement. You just be water and
Oh,
move the
yes.
way. Yeah, go with it and find your way. Slip through some cracks and creeks and create some rivers and flows in different directions.
Yep, and water is the most versatile element.
I love it, man. Be
Yeah,
water. That's That's my thing right now. Being more water, I be still, I move, I let it flow, and it helps right now.
Mhm.
So, so 5 on love, self love. Did you did you have it in your household? Was self love presented in your household, or did you find it outside your household?
I would say in different.
Oh, you going out?
Sorry, I had different. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry, I had a call.
All right,
Somebody didn't see the flyer.
it's all good.
I would definitely say that different experience come from different family members. You know, there wasn't really one um, like homogenous experience with my entire family. So I would say I saw it in different forms, but as far as like my direct lineage, like from my parents, they were both very young when they had me.
All right.
So I wouldn't say it was presented, you know, like just handed. Here you go. This is what
No,
this.
no, I feel you.
So but from my grandparents and stuff, and you know, I saw different examples of that.
Yeah, I see that a lot too. Like it's both. It's a balance of it, inside and out. You know, like that happens to us, melanin folks, beautiful black folks. You know, we, and the older we get, we learn these tools. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say, let's start with it. What is the 5 things you love about yourself?
5 things. I love that. I love my music.
Hey,
I
let's
love.
go.
Um, I love that I'm very like good communicator, um, written and verbal.
Mm.
I love that I always want to uplift other artists, and I'm very selfless in that way. Like I never have to be the star of the show, but when I am, I will be. But I'll be the runner if I have to be for creative purpose. So I'm glad that I am humble to do different things, play different roles, because that's very important. Being, on your ascension.
Yeah, I know. I feel you. That's and that balance of selflessness and selfishness is
Yes.
very important. It's very important. You know,
Yeah.
it is. So that's
I'm
number
not afraid
3.
to be a servant.
Yes. Yeah, but the real kings or queens, that's what you are. You are a servant. You are a servant to the people. You serve them. It's not, your people. The people do their job, so you can do your job as their servant. You know what I mean? So, nah,
Yeah.
that's love. Now I see you. I see you all the time. Even we have shows. No, you need help, Lisa. You need help with this. You need it's. I think it's the passage of hip hop too. Like I carry crates. I carry DJ Gabriel crates or Rheumatic crates in and MC and stay there at the end and unplugged everything. So
Because
it's
it's
love.
bigger. It's bigger than just me. This thing. Can you hear me? Okay.
No, I can hear you.
Okay. Perfect. So yeah, the first 3 were music, communication, and being a servant. My 4th one, I would say, I love. I love that I don't duck anything. I'm a fighter.
Mm,
I'm not afraid of anything.
mm. I like that.
That's real too. Like I get scared of things, but I'm not afraid of anything.
Yeah, that's normal. Like you can be
It,
afraid but still catch that fade. Like
it, exactly. Or like
yeah,
scared of a bee, but if there was $1,000,000 and a beehive in the way, don't you think I'm not gonna be afraid? I'm gonna go run through that motherfucker. Oops, I don't know if I could cuss. My bad.
nah, you can cuss.
I'm like, I don't know where are we streaming this?
Nah, we good. Nah.
But I'm not afraid of nothing. I don't know why, because I'm crazy probably.
but that's the beautiful thing to be an artist too, like that. Like, oh no, that's love. That's a big love right there. Like that ambition, that leap right there. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
love it.
I'm scared sometimes, but there's nothing that when I wake up, I'm just in terror. I'm terrorized by like nothing can ever stop me from getting something I want in that sense of being fearless. Like I'll always find a solution before having fear, or
Oh
I always tap into being scared and find a way to, you know, like.
no, I feel you. I
um,
get goosebumps. I feel exactly what you. I feel it. It's
yeah.
my thing is taking leaps and build the plane on the way down.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. I'm not a, and also like failing, even like from a physical sense of having fear, like I'm scared of that dog right now versus I'm afraid of dogs, or or I'm scared to start a business. I'm scared to look stupid. All these things, like I'm not afraid of none of that. I'll be whatever I gotta be to get to where I'm headed. Nothing can stop that. So,
That's great.
and my last one,
Number 5.
I would just say I'm generally a kind person. Like even when people aren't watching, I'm proud of myself for. I could say that genuinely. Not to. I don't think it's bad when people post them doing charity either. I think people that
Nah.
get mad at that are kind of weird because we post everything else. But like, even just in a day to day, I try to be less selfish, try to be less mean, or I'm an aware person that tries to be kind, to go out of my way to be kind when I'm not perfect. But I've never been a bully. I'm the person that if you hungry, here's half my lunch, or you need help. If you can get to me, I'm probably gonna help you
Word.
or guide you. So I think just me being kind, I like that about myself, because which kind of goes with the servant thing, right? But
Yeah, but it takes a lot of power, especially like learning to be kind, or to a point to where as a kid I was not at all. No way. I was a fucking hellraiser. I wasn't a bully, but I didn't care about no one. It was
yeah,
my granny, my brother, and everyone else. What
right. You have
so
to learn to be considerate where it doesn't benefit you.
but that empathy, when that
Yeah,
empathy kicks in, empathy kicks our ass. Okay,
yeah,
realize, I'm still mean. Nah, Sandria, you real. See, that's a different. Like my grandmother, people thought my grandmother was mean, but she was real. And
different.
sometimes, that's just that reflection of people who can't take certain things. So they put up defenses, or they lash out. Like, it's one of those things to where we got to be water. We got
Yeah.
to,
And
yeah,
some people are not mean. They just not what you would call like nice. They're
yeah.
their own way. Like, but nice just means that on your daily journey of going to the grocery store, buying shoes, going to the post office, picking your kids up in traffic, what do you do in those daily moments? That's not your charity that you go to once a month, or
Yeah.
not. I mean nice meaning in your everyday life, all the souls you cross paths with. Do you have a lot of pleasant interactions
Mm.
that you left a good taste in someone's mouth, or is most of your day full of like
Nah, I feel you.
conflict, anguish, attitude, problems?
Some
Are
people don't. Some people don't get that, and I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, you can be an honest person, even harsh, truth, and still be nice every day to as most people would describe you. You know, I have some of my elders that are quote unquote, people would say mean. No, they're not. They just, that sure looks stupid as hell. That's not mean. That they're still nice. They just express themselves
And
more.
didn't have the tools. Like, I realize my elders don't have the tools I have now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, and that's understandable. Like how my elders handle things or shit like that. But it's,
it had to be tough as
yeah,
nails because society was 100 times tougher.
yeah.
You
I
know?
get all my I'm now, it's crazy. Me being in my 30s, I'm an elder in my family, right? Even with my elders in their 70s, because it become maturity, and how I talk to them is such, trying to equip them with the tools I got now. Like, I think that's our job also, is
Yeah.
being patient enough to, because people are like, oh, they on their way out, but nah, not really. They still have the biggest roots. They still have the most nurture. They have the most fruitful. They have it. So with us being young soil, young like seeds, all of that, we can teach them these tools.
Absolutely. They didn't have access to therapy. They couldn't be soft.
They didn't
Like,
have access to psychedelics.
yeah, they didn't have, they didn't have cannabis for anxiety.
Yeah,
They couldn't raise no soft ass black man
yeah,
in that time. Like, you could, if you were coddled, you were not prepared for the world.
yeah.
So why? So that doesn't mean they were, trying to cause you pain. It was a different time. Like, and I think some people are soft in that sense. Like, everything they think, every positive thing means that it's wrapped up in a nice package.
Definitely not.
No,
Nah.
not at all. Like, some, and that's what self-love is too. Self-love doesn't mean eating your favorite cookies every day because you love it. It means
Loving your
not doing that. Yeah. So, like, sometimes we think love is supposed to feel good. Absolutely. That
yeah.
is like maybe in the romantic sense, but that self-love, friendship love,
It gotta be tough. Like,
yeah, parental love,
love,
grandparent love.
but it's real love. Like, say me and Lisa's love. And me and Lisa's love is this. She loved herself more than she loved me. Some people will get offended because of that. Like, oh, you love yourself more than you love me. But if she loved herself more than she loved me, that means she loves me as the same, as a reflection.
Yes.
It's an individual thing. You have to, it's loving everything. It's even separating and then coming together. Like, having this separate love all together. Even romantic love is work. It's
Yep.
work.
Exactly. It's not always this like beautiful golden sparkly filter like kind. Sometimes love is a fucking smack in the head.
Yeah.
Get your ass up. What are you doing? Sometimes love is not doing something.
Love is a diabetic coma, right? That what my love was. Love was a diabetic coma. Then me from that understanding, now I got to actually do everything I need to do.
You have
Like,
to love yourself not by your definition of feeling good,
yeah,
but by different actions that ultimately will reach you to where you want to head toward. Any action you're taking that isn't leading there is not real self-love.
yeah, and that's what, like, I tell myself all the time. I said, bruh, this diabetes has forced you to do everything you need to do in life to actually live. To become pre-diabetic now. I'm pre-diabetic, but that was how much I needed to love myself. And something so devastating caused me to love myself that much. Like, forced me, like, you know, and it shouldn't be that much, but some people are just hard-headed like myself, and I needed
Yeah.
that push. And now love is it can get greedy, and you
Hmm.
know that's why I love, like understanding all of it, you know, like
Right.
loving the mud, loving the dirt, loving the love, loving the opportunities,
Hmm.
loving the mistakes. You know what
It's
I mean?
not just the pleasure
Yeah.
portion. Valentine's Day, self love. Let me just fuck everybody and do what I want. That's not love. That's not self love. That's being spoiled. That like rotten. That's not. Some people in our generation now can feel like self love means doing whatever you want for yourself. That's not self love. Because again, you could develop a bad habit by overindulging in something that's pleasureful. Therefore, it's not love. That was
Addiction.
yeah, addiction, or like, what's the word, like lust.
Lots of.
No, that was your flesh. Like,
She said that's self-defense.
yeah, yeah. My comments, man, like I can't even. They're not loading. I wish I could freaking see, but
Oh, Sandra just said that's self-defense.
because we know we're laughing because we have all had to battle some sort of hill, if not many, if not one right now, to realize like that person didn't love you. That action, that wasn't self-love. You're tripping. Like you would, like you
Hey,
twisted that. But love is not always pleasure.
nah, it's
It's
definitely not.
not.
It's lessons. It's a lot. I got one more. What do your self-love looks like? And that's like imagination, characteristics. You know, I had Chuck Dizzle said his self-love looks like this tall dude with big ass shoulders, and you know, Amon Europe said her self love is like a butterfly, like the transformation of a caterpillar to a butterfly. Uh, it's a lot.
Those
Fame
are
Kill,
two
his self love
totally
look like
different
a
things.
sword. Yeah,
Like what?
like
A
so.
sword?
Yes, Fan Kill said his self love
Oh.
is a sword with wings on it. You know, so it's like it's. So what do your self love looks like? If it's a character, a weapon, like what is it?
Oh, I thought you meant this in a whole nother way. So let me think. I thought you meant like actions wise.
Nah,
Okay.
like if you have to draw it out, what do it look like?
It's definitely an alien
All right.
because it's foreign. Most people will never know what that is, right? And the ones that find it, they're crazy.
Oh shit.
If you find it in the desert, they gonna call you crazy. They gonna be like, put him on meds. No, that's tough. Beat me
Oh
up.
shit. I'm
Yeah,
gonna see.
mine.
I'm gonna draw that. We're gonna see someone draw some shit. To people like, oh man,
Yeah,
nah.
someone draw that for sure. Like some fucking like, because it's foreign and it's another language you have to learn. It's something that you asked earlier. Was it shown to you? Most of us ain't never seen no alien, to keep it real. So I would say definitely it's like this alien creature who like beams down when I'm doing great and strangles me.
I feel you. Now it's being in group homes, I was, my self love started looking like my comic books. Like
Mm.
my self love really looked like Jean Grey's Storm at one time.
Ooh,
So you know what I mean, or a
mm,
bird of paradise, like that's my granny's favorite flower. So my self love will be like if I looked out the window and I would see that flower, I just knew that everything was okay. It was I came up with these visuals that was like my self love, my character, my protector, my guardian. So it's like sometimes it's our rhyme book, our pen. our mic.
Yeah, well,
Like,
that's more how I thought you meant that. Like,
yeah,
what does it look like? As in, like, your verbs. Like, what are you doing every day?
yeah.
I would say in that ethereal, childlike sense, I definitely have an alien.
Nah, that's what I want.
But then with like, in a literal sense, my self-love is just doing things that are healthy for myself,
Yeah,
literally.
yeah.
So like, if I'm not creating, I know my anxiety's higher. If I am fighting with everybody around me, I have to tap inward and and figure out like, all right, maybe you're the problem. But that action right there, that was the self-love. Like, it's basically every action I do that makes me the highest form. My fucking, like, I imagine myself reaching like full form, like a video game. Every day I do. So any action I'm taking that leads me into that is self-love. Anything other than that is not, it's detrimental.
Ooh,
You know,
that's
every day, like, you know, when you find the mushrooms, like, oh, I found two
yeah,
mushrooms today, or oh,
yeah.
did you fucking go down the pipe and lose 10 lives? Like, what did you, however, like, I literally look, I'm not like this huge gamer, but as a kid, I kind of was more. And so, like, every day is like a new day on a new life on the video game. How it's kind of weird.
I'm not. That's what it is. New levels, new shit. You might go back to the same level to get all the coins and go through the secret passageway to
Yeah.
be level again. You know,
Then
now
you
that's
gotta go get
that.
the boss, you know, maybe if
I
you
love that.
problem. And then you gather supplies, resources, maybe you get physically better as well. Like, it's just like a video game of any kind, like whether that character's getting better and skilled, right, as you earn you go through the battles to get more like juice or whatever, right? Like, you know, or more stamina, more mushrooms. Like, I'm
More,
thinking of all these video
more
games.
life, all of that.
Yeah, so, you know, that's what my love looks like. It's doing the tasks on a daily, those day-to-day hard things to do. Like, you know, for some people that might be not calling that ex, or not buying those shoes, or buying those shoes, or getting, you know, go getting your teeth bleached and doing a photo shoot. Like, whatever things that make you into your final form, doing that shit. That's self-love.
So yeah, Sandra says samurai shit.
See, she knows, like, and Sandra is another person who always consider herself a student. And to get to that, you have to not only go through the trials, but you have to conquer those. You have to be a student. You got to, so, you know, she understands, like, that final form is the goal before all of our expiration date. I want to be the fittest.
And you know what's so fucked up about it?
What's that?
Quincy Jones said he haven't found his final form.
Woo, that's a bad man.
So you know what I mean? Like, for us, it's a goat's life. You know, in a goat's life, they're a goat's life that climb mountains is to climb the highest mountain every day. Yes. So every day they look for the highest mountain forever. Forever. So it becomes never ending for final form. It's and some people are like, don't you hate that? I said, no, it's exciting. It
is, because especially as a creative, it's not like we're a boxer where eventually, you know, and very briefly, what we love to do is related to our physical, you know, like, so tied in. So is being an artist, but you get what I'm saying. Like,
I get it.
The peak of the body, of, you know, the timeline of somebody's physical body. We can do this in any form. You know, Frida Kahlo was painting in a full body cast. So, you know, somebody who's a boxer, though, they have to fight the best every day. And then eventually they go till their body says, sit your ass down. But creative, See, what we're doing is mostly here, right? We do need our physical health, period.
Yeah, we need
but what I'm saying is that there's no reason every day you can't learn.
Yeah.
There's no physical limitation to being a writer. Like, just read more books every day. You'll get better, write more. So, you know, we can do
Live.
this. Yeah, we
Live.
could do this till we're
Compensate.
90. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't box till we're 90, but you could rap. You could rap till you are 100 years old.
Yeah.
You could write books your whole life till you can't see no more.
I think we're going to see that in our lifetime. I think we're going to see Hove and a couple of MCs do that in their 80s. Like, some of them are close to it. And we're going to see that. Like, rock stars is already doing it. Rock stars are in their 80s still touring. Willie Nelson is touring, out smoking Snoop. So,
Yeah.
you know, Sandra,
People like
Earth, Wind and Fire, like, you know, like,
woo.
motherfuckers, like, I can't wait. Cal said, I can't wait to hear y'all 80-year-old albums.
Yes. Can
Oh,
you see
God.
the silver hair? Because
Yeah.
you know I'm gonna go silver on you, motherfuckers.
Cam said, I want to hear Maya at 95.
I'm gonna be sounding like I'm gonna sound like the aunties off The Simpsons.
Man, I feel like you're gonna sound like some of the first blues female like women.
Like the raspy voice.
Yeah, you're gonna have that raspy. You ain't gonna have no drums. It's gonna be a bass guitar, and you're just gonna be sitting down.
You know I'm gonna write
gold tooth.
Yeah.
Couple of gold tooth.
You
Right.
know I'm gonna write all my love songs when I'm 70. I'm saving them for when I'm old. Then y'all could get all.
I hear it. You're gonna have boots on that had a knife in it. That's what you gonna have, a boot that have a knife. When you tap on it, the knife come out.
Don't play me. Where's my little pocket knife? Don't make me, man. No way, you know me too well.
Hey, my grandma had the best weapons ever, man. She was a weapon woman.
My shit at.
Shout out to women with weapons.
You know, you
hey,
got
man,
to be
gotta have it.
protected out here, man. That's what I'm talking about. You know, the Smith and Wesson. It's that serious. But you know, everything is attracted. Even for me, anyway. Even those negative things, like we said.
All day, they want you. They want you light. Of course, they're gonna like. You can't be naive to darkness. You can't. There's no way. You know, there's no way to it. And just like a lot of my family is okay to fight them. Like, there's archangels. There's violence in heaven. There's wars.
And it's in every holy book as well. You know, It's never just like singing hymns and stuff. There's definitely a balance of life. Sandria had actually posted this book. Maybe she can comment if she's still in the room, or you guys can check out her Instagram. But it was talking about the balance of that. That's funny you say that, because I'm actually interested in looking that book up. But you know, and that's also about knowing your own personal duality, because part of loving yourself is accepting and admitting your weaknesses.
Yep.
And looking out for them the same way you might screen an employer, a business partner, or a lover. Like, you got to screen yourself sometime and realize, like, how did that decision get me to this decision? Or, you know, how am I adding to my Super Saiyan form, or am I leveling down? You know, that's part of that self-love too. Me telling myself, yeah, you haven't missed the gym in 3 months. Get up. Or me saying, nah, that song was not that good. Do it again.
Nah, I do that. I like, no, your chin's below your beard. What you doing?
No, or I haven't checked my emails in 2 days. What are you doing? Like, that's not Super Saiyan. Like, that's anti-boss. Like, that's not self-love. That's laziness. The lazy man works double. So you know that. So, you know, all these things factor into becoming a better person by having that self-love to say, you know, you actually do have an attitude sometimes. You actually do lie a lot, self. Or, you know, you do be stealing people's girlfriend. That's why you always fighting on Instagram. Or, you know, we have to be honest with ourselves.
Oh, man.
You know, you are a cheater. Maybe that's why can't find love or anything you're doing that's blocking yourself. Nobody's gonna check you every day. You're grown as hell.
Nah, you gotta check yourself.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna.
You don't want them. You don't want the universe to check you, cause it gets devastating.
Yeah, nobody's gonna wake up and knock on your door and say, "Noah, it's time for your workout, King.
Nah.
Here's a smoothie of wealth and $100. Don't you wish?"
Oh God, I'll be scared.
So if somebody every day came to my door and was like, "Here's $100 to work out and here's a smoothie every day," I'm faithful, I still might not work out.
Oh man, I'm like, this is Satan himself.
Yeah. You know, nobody's gonna tell you, "Don't eat those Twinkies today."
Oh my
or
God.
"Don't go to the studio too fucked up to where like, it's hard being an adult.
I fuck with it. It gives me that discipline to make
Keyword.
greatness. Hey, shout blessing to the Mamba, man.
Somebody said that discipline is the greatest form of self-love. That's funny to say that.
Will kept on saying that. He said that's what it is. It's I'm going through grieving time, and I'm telling myself no alcohol. Like no alcohol till next year, because I know what alcohol might do to me in this mind frame. You know what I mean? Because I do want to drink, but I tell myself no. Hey, or it could go. Know what? Substitute that with let's go work out more. You know,
that's amazing.
That's what I've been telling myself. Like, you know, it's a real drug. I'm taking bumps of discipline. I'm telling you right now. Big bumps of discipline right now.
Big bumps of greatness.
That's it. Big old lines of discipline.
That's the hard part about final form. That's why some never reach it. Because there's no fucking self-accountability mixed in with the self-love. It's all the indulgence or all the excuses, making it feel like that self-love. That's not my fault. That I had a bad luck that day, or you know, I didn't have my parents, so like at some point that self-love does include no excuses for yourself and lots of discipline, not just, you know, the shit that's fun and tasty.
That's love. That's love, man. Maya, thank you for being on 5 on Love, on the first 5 on Love of the 3rd season of it. So let the people know we got anything coming out, what's next, and where they can find you at.
So thank you for having me. First of all, too, you can find me on everything My Huyana. That's May with an A, and then Huyana, Huyana. I'm on every musical platform. I'm on YouTube. Sell grills. Hit up Grills by Ya with a Z. We got to get the Orca main in one, but you know it's coming. He's in the transformation, so you know I already know once he's ready, he's gonna hit me up and get some craziness.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, you can hit me up. Twitter is the best to talk because I'll see it. Instagram is crazy, but if you Instagram is a shit show. The DM's terrible, but Twitter, if you actually want to talk or say something, if not, just check the music out. Yeah, that's about it.
Thank you. Blessings, Queen. Have a blessed night. Have a blessed day tomorrow. Have a productive day.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye. Love you.
I knew she was right there. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Woo! The first show of the 3rd season of 5 on Love. Man, this was much needed. I needed this. Hopefully this did something for you, helped you out in some way. Thank you. Blessings to everyone. Have a productive Tuesday. Have a productive week. Be grateful, be blessings. Hey. Love you, Sandra, Cam, Amy, David, Jaren, everyone in here. Everyone that put up their 5 on love, thank you. Yes, discipline's a drug. This will be every Monday. You're going to go work out, Cam? Go do it. This is going to be every Monday. It's going to be beautiful. I'm going to have this tag someone you want to see on here. The homies, I'm going to hit y'all up again. Cam, Sandria, fan, I'm going to hit y'all up to do this. Hey, peace. Lisa, say bye to the people.
Bye, people.